This week for Tactical Tuesday, we're going to take a look at the new Wilson Combat Sig 365. So, as many of us know, Wilson Combat has been around for quite some time, and they produce excellent quality 19 and 2011 style handguns. They're one of the favorites here at the shop. But what a lot of people don't know or realize is that Wilson Combat also will take existing firearms from other companies and improve and enhance on the performance of those firearms. They've done it previously with Glock. They've also done it with some of the other Sig models like the P320. But what Wilson most recently has done has taken the extremely popular Sig 365 and made it even better. Some of the things that Wilson Combat has done to the 365 that you'll notice right out of the box is that they look a lot better. But besides the aesthetic features that Wilson Combat has added to these firearms, they have done some very important performance features, which we'll get into here in just a moment. But starting off with the firearm, this one here, as can be seen, comes with a Trijicon RMR CC, which is a really cool feature because typically speaking, the standard Sig 365 does not come optic cut. So if you have a standard 365, you have to send it off to a third-party company to have it customized or have that slide milled to accept a micro red dot sight. So Wilson Combat right out of the gate went ahead and milled these slides to accept the micro red dot sights, such as the RMR CC and the Holosun 407K. So again, Wilson Combat right out of the box went ahead and gave you the option to get these with the optic cut. However, if you aren't really a big fan of the red dots or you don't really feel the need to get one, they still make a model that is not optic cut that is going to come in at a few bucks cheaper than the optic cut model. But the thing that both of these guns do share is that both come with the X-Tac serrations in the front and rear of the slide, giving you even better performance on the gun because you're able to kind of grip that slide much better. You're able to manipulate the slide in high stress situations a lot more effectively. The other thing they've done is they've done the top serration cuts on the top of the slide. Besides the fact that it's very aesthetically pleasing, it does help eliminate some of that glare from the top of the gun if you're shooting on a very sunny day with standard iron sights. So you kind of get the benefit of both the aesthetics as well as the performance there as well. Then the other big change you'll notice is that Wilson Combat has installed the precision fiber optic sights. These are fantastic sights. If you've ever shot with iron sights that have a fiber optic front sight post, you quickly realize how nice it is to get those precise, accurate shots. It really helps out quite a bit. And the non-optic cut model comes with a standard height fiber optic precision sights, whereas the optic model does come with a suppressor height fiber optic sights so that you can still co-witness with your red dot. Moving on down from the slide, you're going to notice that Wilson Combat has also changed the grip module. This is one of the things I was most excited to see because the Wilson Sig 365 grip modules are incredibly comfortable. For me, a standard 365 is just too small. When I hold one, it feels like there's a lot of wiggle room in my hand. I've got fairly big palms, so when I hold a standard 365, I feel like it just has a lot of play. It's very easy to move around. But with the Wilson Combat grip module, it actually adds just enough kind of girth, if you will, to the grip module right through here, so it helps fill in the palm swell and giving you, or at least gives me, a much better tactile grip on the firearm itself. The other nice thing about the Wilson Combat grip modules is they've gone ahead and stippled both the rear and front of the grip module, which gives it, again, better traction. So if you are shooting in a more high stress situation where your hands are starting to get a little sweaty, or maybe you're just out shooting on a bright, hot, sunny day and your palms are starting to sweat up a little bit, having that extra traction on the grip module really helps. And finally, the biggest change that you're gonna notice from the Sig 365 models as they've gone ahead and installed the Gray Man triggers into these pistols, which is an excellent upgrade. Not to say that the standard 365s didn't come with a good trigger. In fact, honestly, they're quite good for this size of a firearm. But the combination of the Gray Man trigger along with all of the other internal performance features that Wilson Combat has gone in there and added, such as their spring kits, really does give this gun a much better feeling trigger. It's noticeably better when you're dry firing the standard 365 versus this one. This one has a much crisper, much shorter reset, and it just feels a lot nicer. It doesn't feel as spongy as a standard 365 trigger does. And if you've ever kind of played around or dry fired a standard Sig trigger, or especially the 365 triggers, you're gonna know exactly what I mean by that kind of spongy feel. When it breaks, it almost feels like it's kind of lackluster. It doesn't give you that positive tactile click, where these ones do. And it really does feel like a much better and higher quality handgun. So if you're in the market and you want to improve upon an already excellent platform pistol, the Wilson Combat 365 pistol is an excellent way to go. Besides the optic cut, the DLC slide and DLC coated barrel, the better sights, better trigger, better grip module, it's going to be really hard to ask for a better package than this. So guys, thanks for watching today's Tactical Tuesday. If you have any questions whatsoever about whether it's this new lineup of handguns from Wilson Combat or about anything that we offer here at the shop, please feel free to give us a call, shoot us a message, or better yet, stop by the shop and we'd be happy to show you around. We love having you here. We love showing off our shop. It is a world-class store and we love having you. So guys, continue to train hard, train smart, and until next week, God bless you.